Welcome to Tech Talk, the show that talks about all the matters of technology on the internet. I'm Alvaro, and today we have a fascinating topic lineup: the effect of artificial intelligence in the creative industry. So, as you probably have heard, AI has been a very popular and controversial topic in the creative space these days. Have you ever wondered why? However, before we begin, I'm accompanied by two special guests who work in the creative industry and feel for themselves the impact of AI. They will bring unique perspectives on these discussions. First up, we have Aditya Molana as an art director, and also John Coffin as a machine learning engineer, AI software developer. Welcome and thank you for joining us today.
Well, hello. Thank you for inviting us.
Delightful to be here.
Okay, before we move on the topic, let's reaffirm our understanding about AI itself. So, may any of you elaborate more on what artificial intelligence is?
Artificial intelligence, or can be shortened as AI, is the branch of computer science that focus on creating system and algorithm that can perform tasks that typically require human intelligence. These tasks include understanding natural languages, recognizing patterns, solving complex problems, and learning from experience. AI system can range from simple rule-based program into a advanced machine learning models that can analyze a vast amounts of data and making prediction or even decision autonomously. In the context of creativity, AI algorithms are trained to generate things such as novel ideas, create art, compose music, or even write a story. AI offer possibilities and new tools for creators and artists to explore.
It's fascinating to see how AI encompasses such a wide range of capabilities, with its growing influence in various industries, including creativity. It's no wonder that it becomes one of the topic of great interest and discussions. Okay, now let's delve into why AI really needs to be discussed. Both of you are working in the creative industry, so my question is: are there any of you who's concerns about AI's role in the creative industry?
Personally, I think it is important to have conversation about AI in the creative industry. The rise of AI has raised significant ethical, economic, and cultural questions that cannot be ignored. In my opinion, as AI technologies becomes more sophisticated, there's a real risk of human creativity being marginalized or even replaced. I believe this has profound implications that cannot be ignored for artists, designers, and creators whose livelihoods and identities are deeply intertwined with their craft. By discussing these concerns openly, we can raise awareness about the potential dangers of unchecked AI development and work towards a solution that prioritizes human agency.
So it can be said that you object to the existence of AI. And what do you think, Calvin? Do you have the same thought as I did?
While I don't share the same level of discipline as I did, I prefer to look at AI as a useful tool, as an assistant to help humans work.
So you likely have a neutral stance on that. And what do you believe so? Why is it crucial to us to engage in conversation about its role in creativity?
So I recognize the importance of thoughtful dialogue around AI's role in the creative industry. AI has the potential to enhance creativity by offering possibilities and new tools for creators and artists. However, it is essential to approach its integration with caution and mindfulness, considering the potential implication for artistic expression. By engaging in this discussion, we can ensure that AI is used responsibly and ethically, while also leveraging its benefits to push the boundaries of creativity.
It's fascinating to see both perspectives. It's clear that regardless of our stance on AI, having open and constructive discussion about its role in creativity is essential for shaping the future that empowers human creativity. Okay, as we continue our discussions, let's explore the specific examples to deepen our understanding about AI's influence in creativity. So, Calvin, how do you see AI impacting sectors within the creative industry?
Nowadays, the presence of AI has made a lot of breakthrough in any kind of sectors, like for example in the art industry. With facilities and tools, AI can automatically create a realistic visual image or even imitate art style of some certain famous artists. Another example, like in the filmmaking industry, where AI has started to be used to streamline the more tedious aspect of animating, or even in the voice acting industry, where AI is used to replicate other people's voices by just simply sampling their raw voices.
I don't think imitating someone else's art style and voice by feeding them into a dataset can be considered a good thing, though. In my opinion, most of the time, they never even ask the original artist's permission to do that.
Though in some cases, I believe there are some artists that consent to let AI imitate their work for various purposes. Like for instance, the artist by the name Mario Klinchman, who is considered as the pioneer in the use of computer learning in art. Klinchman's art exemplifies the symbiotic relationship between an artist and AI, where the artist provides creative direction and while the AI executes the task based on learned patterns. He views AI not just as a tool, but rather as a collaborator in creative process, pushing the boundaries of what art can be.
So that is a good point from both of you to elaborate more on AI's impact in many sectors. Move on the real consequences of AI's existence. So based on your experience, what is the impact that you felt or saw while working around the creative industry?
During my time working in the creative industry, I have experienced many different kinds of changes in my work. The existence of AI has brought so many impacts in the creative industry. Like for example, the risk of unemployment. As we all know, generative AI has the capability to create something in just a second. There are a lot of advantages that it can bring to the creative industry, such as lowering production costs and automating repetitive tasks. AI can increase efficiency, but it also raises concerns about potential job losses.
AI are increasingly capable of performing some tasks that previously completed by the humans, which can cause social unrest and unemployment. There will be less human intervention as AI use robots to perform the most monotonous activities and other vocations, which can seriously affect employment standards. Every company aspires to replace minimum qualified workers with artificial intelligence robots that can perform equivalent tasks but with faster outcomes.
Wow, it's terrifying to see AI's abilities. I mean, to lose a job over AI replacement is scary. Okay, now let's move on to the next question. So, according to you, what is the difference between human artwork and AI artwork?
In my opinion, human artwork is infused with the unique experience, emotions, and perspective of the artist. It reflects their creativity, intuition, and personal expressions. On the other hand, AI artwork is generated by algorithms trained on vast datasets of existing artworks. While AI can mimic certain styles or patterns, it lacks the depth of human emotion and originality. Most of the time, when I see an artwork that is clearly made using AI, it feels soulless.
I agree. I agree that human artwork often carries more deeper emotional resonance and storytelling aspect that AI-generated artwork may lack. However, AI can still produce a visually stunning and technically impressive pieces that can challenge our perception of creativity. The key is to appreciate each its unique qualities while acknowledging the differences in their creation.
So it's the intention and the process of making it that makes a difference, right? Okay, now the next question is still quite relevant to one of the previous answer. So how sure are you about AI taking over our jobs, and are there any steps for us to prevent from happening?
As we mentioned before, it is possible that AI is going to take over jobs in the future. Even the World Economic Forum has estimated that AI is going to replace around 85 million by 2025. I mean, it is terrifying to see how fast AI is developing. Whether you're a graphic designer, an artist, or even an animator, you may have concern about the use of AI in the future. On the other hand, I believe AI could not take over creative jobs yet. As the time goes by, AI can develop into a very sophisticated tools. But currently, the use of AI has many shortcomings in its work. I would say I'm pretty sure that AI is going to take over creative jobs if we don't try to prevent it.
It is right what Calvin said there. There is a high chance that AI will replace humans in the future. However, there are many ways to circumvent that. First is to keep improving yourself. It's critical to continuously learn about and adjust to new technology and methods of working in the AI era. This includes enrolling in classes, going to conferences, and staying current with developments in your field. Second is to develop soft skills. Even if AI excels at the creative job, it is still far from being as creative and emotionally intelligent as humans. In the age of artificial intelligence, soft skills like teamwork, communications, and problem solving will be essential. Third is to be adaptive. The capacity to change course fast will be essential in the future. This entails having the flexibility to adapt fast, assume new roles, and pursue other professional routes. And lastly, is to be specialized. Workers with specialized expertise and abilities will be in more demand as AI becomes more commonplace. Gaining proficiency in a specific field might help you stand up for competition and attract employment.
I see. So, in order to restrain AIs from taking over the jobs, we need to start from ourselves to adapt in this rapid technological development. Is that right?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, it's certainly a topic that's generating a lot of discussion and concern. Talking about the possibility of the takeover by AI, what do you think about AI being a threat in the future?
AI holds incredible promise in various industries, enhancing efficiency and solving complex problems. However, there are some legitimate concerns about its potential risk and challenge associated with its advancement, as AI-driven automation could lead to a mass unemployment in certain sectors.
Ultimately, it will require a combined effort from researchers, industry leaders, and civil society to harness the benefit of AI while also mitigating its risks.
Alright, even though there is a bunch of AI's advantages, we need to remain alert to the dangers of AI itself. Okay, it seems that we've reached the end of today's discussions. However, before we wrap up, let's go over the most important points from this discussion today. So we have explored how AI will creating the service of any field, including creativity. As our guest said earlier, though AI seems impressive in its work, but it makes many people concerned about its use in the future. AI offers a potential to enhance creativity and productivity as it expands its boundaries of what's possible, revolutionizing how we value things and how we produce and appreciate art. However, there are still many problems that comes from the integrating of AI, such as the risk of job replacement, value or disruptions, and many more. It is crucial for all parties to involve, such as stakeholders, policymakers, industry leaders, and individuals, to maximize the benefits of AI while also minimizing its potential downside. And with that, thank you for both of you for sharing your thoughts of the future of AI on this discussion. And thank you again for joining us today in Tech Talks, and also the audiences for listening all the way through. And it's the end of today's discussion. I'm Alvaro, and see you in the next episode.
Bye bye.